Today, I will be showing you a safe and effective way to turn a plain stainless steel tumbler into a work of art like this with CrystaLac Black Gloss base coat and CrystaLac Brite Tone High Solids Polyurethane top coats. So stand by. Hi, this is Kent with Epoxy Free Lifestyle, and as promised, I'm going to be showing you today CrystaLac Black Gloss in its application in making a custom tumbler. We'll be discussing cup preparation, application of black gloss, and finishing off with CrystaLac Brite Tone High Gloss finish to make a great custom tumbler. Before we get started, please subscribe below and ring the bell so you'll be notified of future tumbler tutorials and product application tips. Step number one is probably the most important part, and that's the preparation of the cup. In this instance, I use Zinsser Shellac as my preparation step, and I'll leave a link for that up above in the show card and also down below in the show notes, so you'll be able to go to that preparation video to see exactly how that is done. But in essence, you need to clean the cup well and then coat it with Zinsser Shellac. We recommend 4 coats about 30 minutes apart for drying time, and then a good scuffed sand afterwards to prepare the surface for application of the base coat. Step number 2 is to pull out the CrystaLac Black Gloss. This is a highly pigmented black gloss that you'll want to make sure to mix well by stirring, not shaking. And when you think it's mixed well, mix it again to make sure that all of the pigments are fully distributed throughout the container. Application is pretty straightforward. I would recommend a Taklon brush, and when you dip in there, just dip and drip. That's our technique. Dip and drip. Don't be rubbing all of the excess off against the side of the container. All you're doing there is just adding additional air into your brush, and that's going to cause you a lot of problems down the road with bubbles and more things as it tries to level out. So just dip and drip and apply to the cup. I would also recommend that you apply it hanging. If you can apply it hanging without any drips or sags or runs or anything like that, then you're applying the product thin enough. If it sags or runs, then you're being a little bit heavy-handed with how you're applying that. You're putting it on too thick or you're working it way too much. So just make sure you get nice thin application strokes, as we've mentioned before, about 2 mils thick. Don't overwork the application. Once you've got it fully covered, leave it alone and walk away. Let it dry for about 4 hours, then come back and put on your second coat. Step number 3, I just mentioned, just walk away. Let the product do what it's supposed to do. It will self-level, and when you come back in about 4 hours and you see there's a few brush marks, that's okay. That's just the first application. Add your next level and it will continue to level out as you continue to add the product. And it will certainly cover as you start adding bright tone to build that good deep finish. It will self-level. But if you continue to have problems with it, level sand about every 3 or 4 layers and then add the next layer. And once that's done, you'll end up with a beautiful application, nice and smooth, with a beautiful gloss. Before we get into the best part of using CrystaLac, if you're getting value here, give this a big thumbs up, subscribe below, and ring that bell so you'll be notified when future tutorials are available. The absolute best part of using CrystaLac is it's safe, it's non-toxic, it's environmentally friendly, it's eco-friendly, and there's no PPE required. Obviously though, if you're sanding or if you're spraying this on, you would definitely want to use a proper OSHA mask and use a mask when you're sanding so you don't inhale any of the particulates that might happen when you're atomizing it for spraying or when you're sanding. Question of the day. What is your favorite project using CrystaLac Black Gloss? Let me know down in the comments below. I will put a link to all the products mentioned in today's video down in the show notes for future reference. Until next time, happy creating with CrystaLac products, and remember, you're only limited by your imagination.